We are finally building a coaster and the rest of the family area connecting the entrance plaza. Let's get into it. Alright guys, we are back with the third episode of Let's Play Planet Coaster. I did finish just how much I wanted to get done. Inside this restaurant, I put a bunch of tables, some booths, just restaurant stuff, nothing crazy. And in Starbucks, same thing, just some chairs and tables in there, nothing crazy. But now we're working on some rides finally, and I have built all where everything is going to go in this family area. I've also outlined kind of the maximum area I want the park. Some of the coasters can go outside it, like you can see this coaster will be going outside of the park boundary, but the park itself, where you're walking around and where buildings are, yeah, this is pretty much going to be as far as it'll go. So it'll be a rectangle, and I didn't want it to be like completely down the middle. I want it to be unique, have some character. I decided to go with a family mine train. This mine train is going to be there's going to be some dark ride sections, and it's going to be pretty intricate. It'll probably be kind of like the newest attraction at the park, so it'll be a pretty expensive investment. So I guess originally the park ended here because the rides end here, and I don't know, just making up kind of a storyline. But I did go with the merry-go-round because you need a carousel in the park, but I just didn't want it right front and center. Then I went with the, whatever these are called, the aeronauts, the balloon ride, and this one, the free flyer. I just wanted some gentle rides. This is the family area after all. And then I also put some food stalls over here. This will be a building, as well as a bathroom and staff building over here. This will be running 3 trains, and I've synced it up so that usually there's 2 trains. One's going up this lift hill and one's going up this lift hill. It's pretty, both sides are pretty short. You just go around. You're going to be going around a lot of rock work and theming, but it's going to be a good overall immersive experience. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next clip when I have more work done. We are back, and this is starting to look really good, like how I want it to. There's going to be a lot more, there's still a lot more to do on this ride. Don't think this is the final look of it, but wanted to create the terrain to be like, you're on just like a crazy train, not like a roller coaster per se. So it's going across the terrain over hills. I started the station, which is going to be probably like a castle. Once again, I am tying this section into the fairy tale entrance area. So this will probably be a castle. I have started the dark ride portions of it. I'm just probably going to put a little fog in here. Probably nothing too crazy. This is probably the most expensive ride in the park, like I said, but it's not going to be like Disney level. It's still going to be a family park. There will be bigger coasters, obviously, but this will be the most themed. Everything else will be kind of just, general theming in the areas that they're in. But this will obviously be the most themed ride in the park, and that's what I wanted. I wanted to make sure that all of the, track was as close to the ground as possible. It's not going to be perfect because the terrain tool in this game isn't great, but it's what I want at this point. I'm probably going to end up throwing some rocks and stuff under the track just to close those gaps, I did have this section of the ride go over some bushes. And this, I'm really liking how this is looking. I don't know about you guys, but I'm gonna put more stuff on here to make it look more like a hill. But it comes out of the castle, goes up, and then there's this little almost bridge type thing. You're not gonna see any of this from the park, so I don't really care how this looks. but from over here, I think it looks pretty good. I'm gonna add more detail to the castle and stuff. I'm probably gonna flatten this turn out a bit just because, I don't know, it looks kind of dumb. The track just looks kind of dumb like that. Obviously goes into that first drop around the lake. Pretty good little first drop up into this hill, down around and through the forest, and then down into this little valley area down here, and into the second section of Dark Ride, which will once again probably just have smoke. And then it goes into this section up this lift hill. And like I said, I tried to sync it as good as possible. They're not going to be coming up at the same time, but around the same time. So this one comes up the lift hill, and it's going to be the main kind of like sight line for this attraction from the entrance. It's kind of right in the middle. You go down the drop into a helix here, around all the terrain. It'll come up over this hill, and down. This is the main sight line. You can see the other one going in the background. Around the lake, over the hill, and into the brake run. I'm going to have the entrance right here, and then the line's going to kind of go around into here, over here a bit, and the exit's going to go around this way in an L shape. I've decided to make this kind of a service road, so this exit is going to be inside a building, just so you don't see the service road over here. And this is going to be kind of like pretty much the perimeter of the park, and I want this to go around the perimeter. I'm also going to extend this out to be a service road as well. So yeah, we're making a lot of progress. The next clip obviously will be the finished area. We will have the bathrooms finished, the food stalls finished, all these rides finished and decorated. The queue will be finished and decorated. The station will be done. There will be more detail in everything. So yeah, we'll see how it looks in the end. Alright guys, this is the final part of the episode. I gotta say, I like it. I really like it. The views, the scenic views from the entrance plaza of the coaster over here. Unpause it, I want to see this coaster running around. You know, I like all of this area, not just the coaster. We'll start over here by the bathrooms. So I did finish the bathrooms. For now, I say for now because I am kind of debating on moving the bathrooms to like back here. I feel like that'd be a bit more realistic, and I don't know, it looks kind of crappy here. I could make these like a maintenance shed or something. I don't know, but I don't know. We'll see. I like the style of the building, but yeah, it's not permanent, but it is going to stay a bathroom regardless of what I decide to do with it. I did put some purple fencing around this area, just this area. Because I want this area to be very green, like a forest. I didn't put too much color into here, but the bathroom area just looked really dead. So I brightened it up with some purple colors, rethemed and recolored the family attractions over here. These two have different colors. I just thought these fit in better with the area. I finished both service roads. This road I didn't put anything on just yet, but I did put the fence, and I cut it off from everything so that you can't see it from inside the park. So you can stay immersed in the experience. Over here, I did say in the last clip I wanted to put some rocks underneath the track to make it look like you're going over some rocky terrain, and I thought this was a great place to put it. I mean, I couldn't really do anything with the actual terrain because of the path, so this worked out much better. I really like how that turned out, and I had to put a fence because it looked really sketchy without a fence. So I just left it like that. I don't really like putting fences in Planet Coasters because it's not real. I don't really care, but it's alright. The carousel, I like how it looks. I did put some flowers over here as well because, you know, you need to brighten it up a little bit. You don't want all green, but I wanted mostly green. So that's what I kept over here. This building, I wanted it to be, you know, fairly themed, but I didn't want anything other than the ride in this area to look really themed, you know. So this is kind of just a low budget themed building, fairy tale building. It's all, you know, sweets, cupcakes, ice cream, and candy, pretty much. So that's you know, this is the kids area. You got to entice the kids. And then the ride does have a name, Expedition Express. I like the name. I like this archway that I found. I mean, it's in the game, but like, I had never noticed this, and it's perfect size for the logo, or I guess just the name. But yeah, that looks great. Finished the queue. The queue's pretty short because this is a high capacity ride. It's running 3 trains all pretty quickly. One goes when the other train is halfway through the ride, so they're bussing them out, you know, getting people through. And then finally over here, this area, this storage area, I just put some forklifts. Pretty low effort, but nonetheless, it looks pretty good. So yeah, I'll show you guys an on-ride POV in a minute, but first I do want to show you a little bit of inside the station. So all I really did in here, I'll put some lighting in here as well, but all I really did in here was I put some places to put like bags and any loose articles before you get on the ride. And yeah, I'm gonna make the lights in here. I'm also going to light up this area. So yeah, we'll see you guys in the next clip. Thank you guys for showing up, and I'll see you guys next week.